Get out of here!
All golf, all day, every day.
Gotta get loose.
You were up by 9 strokes after the first 2 holes. You're probably going to want a little differentiation. Not a word, but
Cut that part out of the podcast.
Somebody give me something to drink.
I'm going to slap that smile right off your face, Blake. These aren't stupid questions. Oh, you started it.
I did start it. It's a Ridge Golf Podcast brought to you by Partabs, www.partabs.com. Boys, we're going to recap the Masters quick. Well, how quick? And then I do have my list of Masters trivia / facts for you guys to guess. So,
A big list of facts.
what do you think about the outcome? Or I should ask, are any of you guys Rory fans?
Not really.
Me
I
either.
could go one way or the other, but it's hard
I mean-
not to, like, when you saw him hit that shot on technically 18, but the playoff hole, and he just collapses, to not feel like anything. I mean, like, that's why you watch like any sort of sports.
nothing.
It's like
Yeah, like
you see it, and you just see like all the emotion he's been carrying with him for like years and years and years. Like, I don't follow golf super close, but even I know, like, he's had his chances. He's choked them away. Like, he's been close to winning major tournaments recently. Last year, I think he lost the Open to, DeChambeau in like another choke fashion. And then like a couple years ago, he lost the British Open because he was leading last day again, choked it away. And like the narrative was starting to become like he's never going to do it again. It's been 10, 12, 14, 11 years, whatever it was.
11. Yeah, he was trying to complete the Grand Slam for 11 years.
And then you see him finally do it and just like collapse and like just like falling. Like, all you can just tell like the monkey's been lifted, like the weight's finally off him, like just overcome with emotion. Like, holy shit, can't believe it finally happened. And like the way it happened, where like, I mean, the first hole he double bogeys and he's like, oh shit, here we go again. Like another Rory choke job. And like he battles back just to double bogey again, hit it in the water. She's like, oh my God, we're not out of this yet.
Someone was like, who is another athlete that's comparable to him? Like this storyline, and just a picture of Josh Allen right next to him.
Yeah, I saw
I'm
that.
like, yeah, it's kind of that. Yeah.
Yeah, to get like that close, to be like, I mean, like no one has like, because he's been still like, top 3, top 5 golfer over the course of that entire 10, 11 years. It's just he's never put together in the majors, and he finished second or top 5, I think 10 times in the majors, like during that span, but just could never get over the hump to win. And like to finally do it, you just saw it happen. It was pretty cool, I thought. Even as not a huge Roy, I was just like, I had no dog in the fight one way or the other, but just to see it happen to him was just a cool story to be like, yeah, and like to see it lifted off of him. I was like, you could literally see it, like, it's like, holy shit, like now he doesn't have this like just looming over him.
I get that. I from that aspect, I do understand what you're saying, because you don't. After a while, too, you might just get so discouraged. Be like, "This not
Right?"
this
Like after 5 years, it'd be like, "Well, this just isn't fucking happening." After 10 years, after 11 years, he's been trying for this, and it's just like, is it ever gonna happen? Like every major you show up to, every people come and ask you, "Oh, is this the year? Is this the year?" And you always just be like, "Yeah, it feels good, and then just to keep choking it away or falling apart or not getting it done, like
right." And then you're also getting in a new, not a whole bunch, but also new golfers, fresh golfers in there as well
that are winning.
Yeah,
I heard like Brooks Koepka, like Rory got to 4 and then didn't win another one for 11 years. Koepka got to 5 in that 11 years, like caught him and passed him in that same span, you know? It's just like, well, shit, is it ever going to happen again for this guy? Like, who knows?
right.
And it really shouldn't. Like, I mean, almost didn't, almost shouldn't have. I don't know if you guys watched much of it that afternoon.
I did, yeah.
There was one shot on, I think it was 11. He was inches away from that ball rolling into the water.
Into the water.
Another
Yeah.
like double bogey. I mean, that thing stopped about as close to the edge before that giant drop off as it could have. And I was like, holy shit.
That would have been
That falls in the water, it's done. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he could have like he made some amazing shots on Sunday, and also he just did some boneheaded shots. Like,
yeah, flubbed that one into the water on 13 or whatever it was. Like,
yeah.
crazy.
He does have a habit of losing his composure, though. I mean, breaking clubs, throwing clubs in the water, like keeping
Stealing people's phones recently.
That one was ridiculous. Oh, that was so dumb.
Yeah.
I don't even care. You got to have a little bit thicker skin than that.
You don't know
How
the
do you
pressure
like?
either.
I
Huh?
mean, like it's just like I mean, they're made for great theater for Sunday afternoon or whatever. Like just you couldn't have probably wrote a better story, written a better whatever.
Writ- one of those.
They both
Yeah.
work.
Or
yeah.
both. Sure.
Yeah. But like of him, like coming down, being the lead, but then choking it away, but then coming back, but then choking it away again, but then coming back, and it was just like it's crazy.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
him, like knowing that it's been this long since you've done it, knowing you've never won at Augusta, Saturday night you have the 2-stroke lead. You sleeping? Like I feel like I'd just be so stressed out, so like freaked out. Like
Yeah, and then you got to think of that. Yeah, you're not going to sleep that night, and then you don't tee off until 2:30 that next day.
Yeah, so you're
So
just
you got-
sitting with that all day. Like
Yeah,
nerves
maybe the wife
grinding and
wore him
grinding,
out the
like-
night before. Maybe couldn't sleep. She gave him a little bit of
Well,
sleeping
do you,
pill. Suppository.
do you guys, if I don't know, if you do any kind of competition beforehand, do you get
sex
really
every night.
Yeah, you lose at that.
Yeah.
Do you get
Hey, 3 kids, one on the way, or 2 kids, one on the way. I guess.
do you get really tired or do you get really nervous beforehand?
I'd say a little. If for something like different or new, I'd say a little nervous.
I always
Same.
get just worn out.
Yeah.
I get nervous the night before, but like right before the game, I'm actually more tired.
Yeah,
Like
like there's this
right
wave of
before it.
tiredness. Yeah,
For a competition, you saying for like a competition?
yeah, like
My gosh, if I have a
doing
work
something.
meeting, like I have to like go to the bathroom immediately before the meeting.
I'm gonna
So,
have to
I
talk
mean,
in front of
my
4
nerves-
people. Oh my god.
Yeah, my nerves are shot regardless, and it's usually a bathroom break. Talking about being
Now imagine
tired.
that, but in front of 12 bajillion people on national TV for a chance
Oh.
for millions of dollars and like a 5th major at a place you never won, like just and hold that in for 12 hours, basically 24 hours from when you finish your round before to when you tee off the next. Like
I don't
Yeah,
know though, but at
that's a
some point
long
you get.
time for something to eat at you. Like
Mhm.
But he's been doing this for forever, so I mean, at some point you're used
Yeah.
to that. Like
Damn near
You're-
20
you're-
years probably.
you're used to a.
you're used to some pressure.
You're used to a
but not-
volume of it, not like like
yeah.
it
You're used
could.
to
You're
some, but
you're
not
u-
this
used
level.
to you're used to volume 10. This could be like volume like 11. You
100.
know.
Like I think it's
Yeah.
way more than 11. Like,
well, they had
13.
there was a clip of him on a TV show when he was a little kid chipping balls into
Yeah.
like a dryer, So
yeah, he's been basically claimed the prodigy from child age. Like
man,
Hood, ready. Child age is what you said.
child age.
child age, yeah.
Yeah, the age of a child. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, speaking of child age, we
Hey,
have.
what the-
Whoa, I don't know where this is going.
it's gonna be a
Look,
sweet
that's my
episode of
segue.
Full Swing next year. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, probably.
So I do have my Masters trivia. I'll just let you guys guess. We won't do like any kind of format or anything.
Yeah, I won't know any of them, so have fun, Brady. Gordon.
Okay, so the Masters trophy depicts what?
The clubhouse.
Clubhouse?
Yep.
Clubhouse?
That is correct. And also it is made over it's made of over 900 pieces of silver.
A lot of
Hmm.
silver.
Is that a question or true or false?
No, that's just that's
In the
a
form of
little
a
fact.
question.
What is a question? No, that was just a little tidbit on the end there. Okay. The winner of the Masters gets a how many year exemption into the PGA Championship, US Open, and Open Championship?
5 years.
12?
I don't
No, I didn't.
Alex was right with 5 year.
Nice. Nailed
Hey,
it.
all
I
right.
knew one.
Moving on. Besides bread, cheese, and pimentos, name 2 other ingredients in a pimento and cheese sandwich.
Bread, cheese, and
Lettuce and tomato.
No.
like
You tried to
mayonnaise.
rhyme there, pimento, tomato. So like maybe that'd be close.
I'll never
What'd you
tell.
say, Brady?
Said mayonnaise.
That's one.
And
Is there some
is it
sort
like
of
a
cheese
egg
in there?
salad? Is it like egg? Is it like an egg salad but with pimentos and cheese? I don't know.
No.
Mm,
Spinach.
No. I'll just like
Ham.
no. Needed it. It's mayo, sour cream, seasoned salt,
Yeah.
garlic powder, or cream cheese, which technically cheese, but
I said cheese. So
yeah. Think about whipping some of them babies up sometime. I have the recipe.
yeah, don't.
Go for it.
Yeah, let's not.
I won't eat them, but knock yourself
Yeah.
out.
Nice July hot day. Okay. There is a secret what under the clubhouse that is locked with a fingerprint scanner.
Wine cellar.
Bang Shack.
It is a wine cellar.
They were
Okay.
selling hats this year that just said pimento on them.
I did see that.
The silly hat.
Yeah. Okay. The Masters was not played in what years?
1976
No.
and 2001.
19,
During World War II.
1940. 1940.
40,
Hello.
42.
44,
41.
No.
42.
39.
early 1940s.
1944.
Yeah, it's one of them.
And
Jordan, what are you reading? I can see your eyes darting. You're reading something.
You got the Google machine over there.
Yeah. What the...
I do not.
It's 19. Well, Brady was part right, but Jordan's also part right too. It's 1943 to 1945 because of World War II.
Yeah.
See,
They got
I
in
told ya.
late.
And then also, this is another question. During World War II, Augusta brought in 200 of these to graze on the course, but they ate all the azaleas.
Cows.
Sheep, goats, probably goats.
Cattle.
Goats, final
Cattle.
answer.
There's cows.
Damn it.
It's cattle. Yeah, good work.
Those damn
All
cows.
right. And then every media badge has what in it?
Picture of your face.
No.
Probably does have that too.
It
Though.
probably has a picture of
Probably
your
has
face.
that too, but yeah.
It has-
GPS chip.
yes.
It does have a tracking device so they can keep track of everybody where they're at on the course.
Creepy.
No sneaking off.
Yep.
Kind of like my new golf cart idea that I had.
Quiet. Can't be letting that out.
I
on-
can't be letting that. We won't
That's-
pursue it, but
that's-
We're to
That's
give
a-
away our free millions.
That's a
Yeah.
legitimate idea. I can't be
it's not
giving that-
bad. It's not bad. Y'all shut it down, kind of, but it's not bad.
I didn't shut it down. What are you talking
I
about?
shut it down.
Blake's just like, yeah,
He was
That's
having
good.
a bad.
That's
He was
an
having
idea.
a bad day. It's okay.
yeah, he stole it.
It's all right. All right. The Masters is the only major tournament that is
Permanently at the same location.
nope.
All male.
That's also
That
true, though.
is without phones, no electronics.
Nope. No.
I mean, that's also
Must
true.
wear
though.
a hat of some sorts.
I don't know, man.
So
Tell
what
us.
was the question again? It's the only one that does what?
Masters is the only major tournament that is blank.
No, that wouldn't make sense.
I'll give you the answer. It's invite only.
Oh well, okay.
I mean, all of
Well,
our
even
answers
if you-
were also correct. Though.
Yeah, even if you like make
must wear a hat.
even if you win championships and make qualifiers and stuff for other stuff, you still have to have an invite to participate.
Unless you
That
win.
shows that it's kind of an up.
Getting back to the recap of the weekend, did you see that guy pee in the river?
One of the amateurs that did it.
Yeah, one of the like amateur guys. Yeah, took a pee right in the river on the whole, was that 12, 13, 12, that par 3, like the famous par 3, just pee right under the bridge right there into
They
the
can't
creek.
do it.
Yes, I saw it. Yes.
Is that like an immediate ejection?
Scandalous? Should have been.
Yeah, I don't imagine they have a lot of time for that stuff. Like
What's
that,
that?
we can't be showing that. Oh, we showed it.
By next year, I'll tell you that.
All right. Each of the 18 holes at Augusta is named after what?
Well, there's
I don't know if I know this one.
I'm trying to think if I can remember. I know there's Amen Corner, but I don't know what the name of the holes is.
A
gonna go
street,
with-
a street in Augusta.
I'm gonna go with a plant.
I'm gonna go with a plant.
A plant or a tree found on the course. You could
Let's
see
go.
me when I was about to say that Brady was right. Yeah. Okay. The green jacket is, if you win, the green jacket is stored at the clubhouse unless what?
They're having an event.
You
Unless it's-
request it.
Unless it's the
Yeah,
Masters.
no. I should say, okay, besides you being on the grounds and stuff, there is a
that's
way.
okay.
Yeah. So it has to stay at the grounds unless there is a way you can take it home.
It's within the first year that you win it.
You have to prove it to some young lady.
I think Jordan is right. You get it for the first year, right?
You do. Then you have to return it. But there also is another
Oh
way
my
where you-
gosh. Okay, so right answer is just not the right answer.
It's not the answer we're looking for.
Yeah,
That's right.
there's only one way, except these other ways in which you can wear it.
The person dies.
No. Unless you win twice.
Then you get to keep it.
You have to store. You have to store one there, but then you can take the other
You
one.
have to keep the other one.
Oh, I see.
Interesting.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Think
And
Rory will get another one. I bet he gets another one.
No,
Probably. I feel like
I
he's
feel
gonna
like
go.
now-
He's gonna go on like a hot streak now.
Dude,
you probably could make that bet
monkey off
right
the
now,
back.
Brady.
No pressure on him, like forever. Like he's just can coast now.
Yeah,
Like
he's
he's,
either
gonna go on a run.
He's gonna either go on a hot streak or he's gonna like just fall off.
Don't care.
Like,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah. I wonder if you could make that bet right now that he gets another one within
Somewhere probably. I bet
2
Probably
he
does,
years,
yeah.
3 years.
That'd be
Okay,
fun to think
next.
of. Who do you think gets one? I bet he gets another one. I bet DeChambeau gets one eventually. I bet Aberg gets one too. Just throwing this out there. If I could bet on those three to all get one more Masters, I'd do it.
You probably
Set it up.
could. Yeah, you probably could.
Yeah.
Gotta go to the right book.
Next question.
Anyways, next question.
All
Yeah,
right.
all right,
Next
takes so long.
Keep getting interrupted. Until 1975, players were required to use what?
Players are required to use
Provided like not their own caddy, but someone they assigned.
Parachute paints. From
Sick.
That'd be
I
crazy.
don't think they were invented until after 75.
Yeah.
So that's weird.
Yeah, caddy.
Yeah, I give you that. It's actually African American caddies.
Hmm.
Whoa, okay. I
Scandalous.
could have just said caddy.
Yeah.
No, because then they were allowing white caddies, and then after that, you could bring your own caddy. So now the
Must
only
be-
requirement is that your caddy has to wear the white jumpsuit and the green hat.
So you
Kinda
could.
like
So
Golden
did they
Jumpsuit.
assign you, or did you have to go out and find?
They had their own.
They had their
Okay.
own.
I'm just gonna keep
Next
sprinkling
question.
random actors.
Let's get off this as fast.
Yeah,
as
let's get off this one.
Do you know that Ludwig's triple bogey on 18 this week took him from 3rd to 7th place?
Did
Yeah.
not know that.
Mm-hmm.
It's rough.
Yep.
Next.
Moving on. In what year was the first green jacket awarded?
Man, I don't know.
So to put this,
19.
I will put
Right.
this in. I will put this like give you some background. So members of Augusta wore green jackets, and then after a while they awarded a green jacket to the Masters winner. But what year
First
did they?
awarded one.
Yeah, the first awarded one.
Give me 67.
No.
1932.
I was gonna say 30s. I would say 19. I'll say 37.
1949. Sam
Mm.
Snead.
A little
Close.
after the
You-
war.
Yeah, you guys are in the right area.
Do you guys
Brady?
know how many private jets left Augusta immediately after the Masters?
146.
6.
123.
More.
Oh, give me like
236.
Oh, that's
400.
very close. 225 left the night the Masters ended. Wild.
Yeah, me and my kids are eating ramen, and they got private jets.
Private
up in
jets.
Augusta.
Mhm.
Okay.
See all
So
those
we're-
lady astronauts? That was something, huh?
I can see that.
Questions for Christ's sake.
We got dual trivia going on here.
Yeah,
Yeah. Everybody spit out your favorite fact from the weekend.
The worst
right, go
score, the worst score during the tournament was in 1956 by Charles Knuckle. How many over par did he score? Par's 95.
Par's 95.
So how
What the
many?
hell? R95.
There's no way.
Maybe back then it was 95.
Is that what it says?
I'm gonna say like 130 then.
Well, just how many?
Or how
over?
many over? So
I'd say plus 6.
35.
Give me plus 17.
Plus 23.
Ooh,
Oof.
tough day.
And then okay, in
JJ
2012.
Watt shot like 100.
My God, can you like not do that? anymore?
Blake, is this a fun facts episode, or is this just a Blake?
Yeah,
Speaks
this is fun
episode?
facts about the Masters. Blake, come on.
Go.
Trying to
Yeah,
get
whenever you're
fun.
ready, in your own time.
All right, 2012, a man stole what that ended up costing him $20,000 in legal fees.
The pin.
An azalea.
Those
I think
are
the
both
pin
of
would
my
be better.
guesses. I need something totally different. He stole a green jacket.
A cup of sand from the bunker.
What the hell?
Oh my gosh.
He got tackled to the ground and arrested and then taken to jail.
It's because they do have their own special sand there. So
Oh, who gives a flying
sand,
F?
isn't it?
That is insane.
Mm-hmm. All right, I got
That
3
is
more
the
here.
most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
did you know
Jeez.
that if Patrick Reed wouldn't have 3-putted on that one hole, he would have been tied for the playoff, and there would have been a 3-way playoff?
Yeah, he putted
Wow.
for birdie and missed it, and then
Yeah,
missed
all he had to do was
twice.
make like a
2 more
2-footer and 3-putted from there, and missed out on the playoff. Wild.
Cool. Next, the youngest winner of the Masters. Who was the youngest winner?
Tiger Woods.
Yeah, it's
Sounds
gonna
right.
be Tiger, yeah.
He was
Youngest
40
golfer to do anything, Tiger Woods. Is a
Yeah,
pretty good-
yeah.
It's a good guess. Yes.
yeah.
He's 21 in 1997.
How many does he have?
He
Masters
won
or
Masters
majors?
three or 4 times. I think he's won the
Is
Masters.
it? Okay.
All
For
right,
sure,
and then
for sure, 3 times because he won
Yeah.
it twice when he was young, and then another time in 2019.
Okay.
So then, do you guys know who the oldest winner is?
I'm gonna go with Jack Nicklaus.
Give me VJ Singh.
Alex.
Nothing. Don't even know any old
Didn't know
people.
golfers.
You,
Yeah.
you could say you could just say Tiger Woods. But that's,
Tiger Woods.
no,
Not
Jack,
he would win one.
What Jordan said.
is Jack Nicklaus. Yeah, that was he was 46 in 1986.
Hell yeah!
All right, and then last one. How many patrons attend the Masters every year?
Oh.
What kind of a ballpark you giving us here? 1,000? Within the 1,000?
Tens of thousands.
Tens of thousands.
I'd say 20,000.
I'm gonna say 32,000.
I'll say it's 32,001, Bob.
40,000.
Let's
Damn.
go.
That's a lot of people, man.
Dick move.
A lot of people.
Smart move. Smart move.
Mhm.
Well, good for them. I'll never get there. So
Yeah, I don't. You guys follow like Shane Gillis?
I've heard of him.
I mean, I don't follow him. I've seen
Yeah.
him.
Right, he was at the Masters with his friend Gerbies. That's in that tires show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I watched a little clip on that. That was pretty funny, but because he's like, I guess Gerbies a couple years ago, he's like, you ever get to use your powers for anything? Try to get into the Masters, and I guess he finally did, and then took him with him. But the deal was that Gerbies had to chug like 6 beers, and he can't drink more than 1 beer or something. And so then everybody was harassing him at the Masters that recognized him.
Who was that coach that he called Alabama Jones during an interview?
Nick Saban.
Dude, that was so, like, I don't even know like the history with that Alabama team really, but that was hysterical. I mean, if you haven't seen it, once you see that hat, you're like, that is the funniest joke that's ever been said.
Is this not a fun show? What is
Yeah,
that?
it's like, this is a fun show. We got Alabama Jones over here.
Did you guys know also at the Masters, Ken Griffey Jr., who is one of the greatest baseball players,
Mm-hmm.
Big
is
backward
now-
fat guy.
is now a photographer, and he was a photographer at the Masters, and he's the one who took the picture of Rory like down on the green
Crumpled.
after he won. He was crumpled down on the green. Like he's a very, very good baseball
Yeah, it was a
player.
pretty good shot.
Anyone could have took that picture. I'm sure.
Yeah,
there's
you
And
could have.
now he's a sports
Up there.
photographer.
yeah, and because he took it, that's the photo that was used. Like,
Did I mean, it was a good photo either way. But did you
It's a good
see?
photo.
Did you see the interview with Bryson like during the playoff?
Like no, Rory didn't talk to me at all.
Yeah, like you're playing golf with this guy the entire day. You don't say a word to
You
him.
didn't say
I don't know
one
if that's
word.
normal or weird. I don't know. Like you're competing against him. Like you're trying to beat him.
Kind
I
of.
mean, like, and then with them too, especially there's little live tour PGA like back and forth. Like Rory's Mr. PGA, Bryson went to live, whatever. There's all that rivalry and stuff. But even still, like even if they were both PGA, like you're trying to beat this guy. You're playing against him. What are you supposed to be like best friends while you're playing the round with him?
You don't have to be best friends with him, but you can talk to him for fuck's sake.
didn't Rory kind of have his scale
I
too, where he
drive
was-
down the middle. Are you saying nice shot, or are you like, see
Be like,
better?
yeah, good job.
wasn't Rory like a while back there like leaving his wife and stuff, and then now they
Last year.
like, yeah,
there's a
didn't
rumor-
he have a mistress or something like that?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
rumor.
it was the lady that was interviewing him at the Masters.
Yeah.
Was
Oh,
he
really?
was supposedly he was leaving her for. Yeah.
Oh, good
Awkward.
for her. Good for all of them, really.
Scandalous. Maybe they turned it into a thruple situation. Who knows?
Maybe.
Split that money.
Do you see
Split
they
something.
made yeah, right? For 4 million, it was a 10 million three ways. I don't know.
Yeah,
Did you see they
three-way.
made that meme of him like walking off the course where he's just like, oh shit? They turned that into like a meme or a little video where it was like me and my friends doing like playing a Warzone victory, or like there's a million of them are just like very minor accomplishments, being like, holy shit, overcome with emotion. Like,
I did see the video of him walking into the clubhouse or the champions
yeah,
clubhouse
the
for the first
champions
time.
locker room. Yeah,
I'm like, this shit's small. 'Cause
I mean, there's only so many champions, buddy.
yeah, I mean, he's just walking around like you could tell that's a small ass room. That's it. There.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I saw there was one that was like Augusta's been dreading this for years, and it was like the Masters dinner, and it was like a Frank and beans, like
Like haggis or something.
Yeah.
like it's just some nasty British food. Like,
Somebody did. I can't remember who won, but they did have haggis there one year.
ugh.
That was on
Gross.
one of my packs. Yeah. I'll take that. I'll take one of my, one of our specialized dinners that we were talking about last week.
Hell
So,
yeah.
Oh fuck yeah!
Mashed potatoes, dip some of them Reese's eggs and then mashed potatoes.
Whoa,
It's not a workout, but
I tried.
yeah.
Dip it in the ice cream cake.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Well, I'd take anything. I haven't had a carb in like a month. I'd take anything right now.
I haven't had like a carb in like 6 years.
I don't even know what a
Dude,
carb.
always those subtle. I'm fit.
I had 2 donuts today.
Now look, he's flexing in the camera.
That
See
doesn't-
All right, we done here.
I did
Done here.
a bit when we did go golfing last Friday. That as soon as I yanked out some snack sticks, both of you like, "Hey, you got any extra of those?"
Give me some of those.
Hey man,
I
snack
ate
sticks are good.
that year-old granola bar and instant regret.
I also had that, but I didn't have the regret that you did.
Mistakes were made.
I did see Jordan's snacks in his little cubby in the golf cart. I'm like, oh, he came prepared. He knows what's up. Yeah, I had my stuff packed the night before. I'm like, oh, a couple of these.
I got to refill my snack station now that it's a year old and I ate them all.
It's all expired.
I got some on the way.
Yeah, I still ate them. But all right, boys. Well, thank you for hopping on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Till
it'll be
next week.
11 years till we win another one. So
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
that going for.
See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of here!